7, on the sample final natural log of the cube root of xy squared over z cubed. Okay, so rules of logs. So this is the natural log of all that stuff to the 1/3. So I can bring the 1/3 out in front. Does that answer your question right there?
And then from there you just expand the fraction.
And keep in mind that 1/3 multiplies everything, because a lot of times once people start expanding, they forget that that 1/3 has to distribute and go with each of the pieces.
Oh.
So you know what to do from there? What else?
Did number 13? I kind of have like an idea, but I'm not sure. It says to rewrite that as a plus the function.
Yeah, and that one, it's in your book, but it's not covered well. So this one we talked about on a handout. So x times the absolute value of x. So when I see the absolute value of x, I replace that with its definition. So remember the definition? How's it go? It's x if x is greater than or equal to 0, and if x is less than 0, what? It's the opposite of x. So that means my function, if I simplify this, x times x, that's x squared. And this would be negative x squared. Okay, so anytime you ever want to remove the bars, you just rewrite it in terms of using the definition. What else?
Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I have to be somewhere at 1:30. Okay.
As long as it's somewhere fun.
It's actually another study group for my other final.
Oh.
I should have spaced it out more better. More better. I don't know if that's grammatically.
It's okay, we're in math class.
That was definitely going to get me.
That was different than what?
No, number 7.
I didn't finish it. Do you need me to finish it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were going to finish this one. Then we would have 1/3. And you have a quotient. And so the log of a quotient becomes the difference.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay, now this is what I was talking about, that 1/3 over there, it multiplies all of it. We got to be careful about that. And then this one,
Forgot
I have a
about
product.
it.
What happens to a product? Becomes a sum, comes addition. I still have that 1/3 out there. And then this 2 can come down, and this 3 can come down.
Okay.
I lost you on that step. Do you remember that? The power can come down.
Yeah, I almost forgot all about that. Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have a lot of review to do. I know that you have, I mean, this was more going to be about trig graphing, but it seemed like that went okay, so we can do this. But this is then showing you what you need to focus your attention on. Like maybe everything. I'm sure you have finals before Thursday, so you probably won't be focusing all your attention till later in the week. But what else?
So the answer would just be like, if it's 1/3.
1/3 natural log of x
Plus 2 natural log of y. Minus
plus 2 natural log of y times 1/3.
all.
So 2/3 natural log of y. And what? Minus 3 natural log of z
It's ln
times 1/3. So minus.
z, yeah. So that's
That's the answer. The goal on this one was to break it all apart as much as possible. Sometimes you go that way and break them apart, and sometimes you go the other way and put them together.
Oh, yeah. I need an example of that one.
Can we like just bring the numbers up front and then just multiply it here?
Can you bring the numbers up front, multiply the, yeah, I kind of did 2 steps in one right here.
Is that fine?
Is that what threw you? Yeah. What else?
The end behavior is if the power is even, it's up and down, right? Or no, or if it's positive or negative. I forgot. Oh, even is parallel. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's how I remembered. Even is like x squared,
Yeah.
and odd is like x cubed.
I remember the John Bolton.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You didn't get that from me.
You have Nordstrom?
Never heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's always like dance.
And then the one that's like the cubic, it's like the drunken console.
Oh my goodness. Are we doing this in here?
Never heard about that. Must be some fun professors you got there.
Yeah, as opposed to me, who's boring.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
Did we look at that?
There you go.
I saw it, but on my head.
Yeah, I didn't show it earlier because we hadn't talked about those graphs, but there you have it. I got that from a student, actually.